Encore is an after-school program that helps middle school students here at GPA.
Before we start, we would like to start off with a short video that introduces the program we worked with. That way, you can visualize what we have done, who we did it with, and why we completed our service learning with this amazing program.
Let's watch.
What does Encore mean to me?
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 What does Encore mean to me? Hashtag enthusiastic.
Creative.
College bound. Hashtag world greatest. Amazing. Role models. Supportive. Boisterous. Woo! Fun, but serious. Impact. Effective. Incredible.
Family.
Brilliant. Unique. That's what Encore means to me. That's what Encore means to me.
That's what Encore means to me.
That's what Encore means to me.
That's what Encore means to me.
That's what Encore means to me.
As you saw, for our senior talk, we decided to work with Encore to help our GPA middle schoolers become well-rounded and confident citizens. Hello, class of 2016, teachers, staffs, guests, and director. My name is Angel Villanueva.
And my name is Kevin Carachure. Thank you for being here and welcome to our senior talk. Choosing to work with Encore for our service learning was the best decision for us.
At this time, I would like to ask you in the audience to take a moment and to think back when you were 11 to 14 years old. Do you remember your school? Do you remember your friends? Do you even remember your first crush? I hope that your memories were positive. Unfortunately, some of ours were not.
I remember when I was in 6th grade at my old school, my teacher would give me F's and they wouldn't tell me I can fix those grades. Here at GPA, our teachers provide so much help and give many opportunities and chances to make up any missing work and to raise up our grade.
Kevin and I have been attending GPA since the middle school, but it was not until our senior year that we realized the importance of giving back to others.
In the spring of this year, my colleague and I had a talk with the director and some of our best friends. During the meeting, I realized that I needed to make a change so that I can walk across the stage and to graduate with my whole class. I never knew I was hurting myself with my bad choices, and since that day, I decided to change. I told myself I was going to push harder every day. So many people were giving up their own time for me, but I never took advantage of their help.
That talk really touched me because everything what the director said was true. People make mistakes, but those mistakes do not define anyone. I decided to take a step forward and make a change for myself. I really learned a lot from that talk. I learned how we need to use our time wisely and that I should not be afraid to ask for help. I didn't know it at the time, but I learned that I should never feel alone because I have a lot of people who are willing to give up their time for me. And what hurt me the most was when the director was telling me about German, how he really cares a lot for me, and that I was hurting him with my bad choices. I still remember when German would tell me I wasn't going to make it that far in life if I keep on making those bad choices. I shouldn't have ignored German all this time. I realized that I have people that care about me and that they'll always be there when I need something.
We wanted to give back that same feeling to our middle schoolers. No one should ever feel that they're alone or that they can't make a change for better.
We, as young adults, turned it around our last few months of high school with the guidance from director, teachers, staff members here at GPA, and with the support of our best friends and other seniors.
We as seniors wanted to pay it forward, support and guide our middle schoolers here at GPA so that they may feel supportive at a young age.
In my 7 years of GPA, I never thought that I would work with middle schoolers. I was nervous and unsure how they would think of me.
For the past 25 weeks, Angel and I have been assisting Mr. Mondragon and the Encore staff. Mr. Mondragon is in charge of the sports program, and assisting him is a huge responsibility for us. The Encore staff puts lots of trust in us and relies on us to demonstrate proper behavior, and we are to be good role models for our middle schoolers. Everything we do is a reflection of the Encore staff. They have high expectations of us, and we are to be good role models for our middle schoolers.
For this portion of our senior talk, we will go through a typical afternoon of working at Encore. Every day after school, Encore students first sign in, grab their snack, and sit in the courtyard. Let's take a quick look. Next, we will help transition students to their teachers and tutors. We check uniforms and make sure they were in straight lines. However, there will be times, it is up to us to verify that they're on point at all times. However, there will be times we will ask the students to get in a straight line, but they wouldn't listen. Let's watch.
Encore, get in line.
One of the important things we learn is that it is not how many times you say it, but how you say it. Let's watch.
Encore, when I say B, you say bo. B. B. All right, let's get in line. Let's get this party started.
Here's a video of Kevin showing enthusiasm and joy with the middle schoolers.
Once we got the students in line, we transitioned into what we call Genius Hour.
Genius Hour is a designated time where students work on their homework, projects, or simply want to get ahead.
When it's Genius Hour, we take one group of students to the dining hall where we announce to them to take out their homework or any work that needs to work on. Whenever there's a student that needs help, Angel and I take turns helping out the student that needs our support. After Genius Hour, we transitioned into clubs. The club we focused on was, of course, sports.
This spring season, we focused on softball. Let's take a quick look. We focused on soccer and conditioning. For softball, we will get the equipment such as the softball gloves, the softballs, the helmets, cones, and bats. And for soccer, we utilize soccer pennies, soccer balls, big and small goals, and cones. And for conditioning, we had them do push-ups. Come on, you got this. One more. We had him We had them do sit-ups. Come on, give me two. Come on, give me two. Come on. One more. Come on. Next. Next, we will make them do planks. Come on.
Come on, my stomach hurts already.
Come on, we got 10 more seconds. Hold it in.
Nah, I can't take it no more.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Good job. And we do a couple of sets of each one, and we also like to work out alongside of our students. With all the equipment, we make sure we do not rip, break, or lose the equipment. We make sure everything is counted and returned to the correct spots back in Encore. We are the
Equipment managers. Oh, my bad. Once we got all the equipment, it was our responsibility to set up the field and to find a safe spot for our kids. One of the difficulties we had was that we had to share the field with all high school sports, like baseball, lacrosse, softball, and track. When we got field space, we would be in charge of setting the field with a 40 by 40 grid. We were also in charge of setting up cones for all sport drills. We made sure everything was set up and completed. By the time the students were done changing, Mr. Mondragon wouldn't worry about wasting any time.
Since the beginning, our favorite part of our service has been our time out in the field, motivating and teaching our students. It is our job to make the middle schoolers experience and participate in organized sports teams in a fun and safe environment. We love to see our middle schoolers every day. Most of the kids attend their practices, and that shows us that they are committed to improving, and we are certain that they will be successful when they grow up.
Although we're assisting with the sports program, in my opinion, the most important job is to be a responsible and mature senior. I have to make sure my students are safe, that I am a good role model in front of them, and when I talk to them in the right way. If I have these on point, the students are going to listen to me more often.
The opportunity that the Encore staff provides our students here in our community is amazing. They're able to learn and play sports in an environment where they are safe, with their friends, and not judged. Not only that, but it helps us get closer to the students, and it allows us to get to know them better. I find it important for us to build connections with the younger classmen here at GPA so they have someone to talk to or reach out for help when needed. Like for an example, the day of the soccer tryouts, there were some girls saying, "I can't do this, it's hard." So what I did was motivate them and telling them, "You got this, don't stop." And if they will mess up again, I will tell them, "You got this. And next time, you got this."
We love to see our students full of joy, playing with their friends, not worrying about anything, or afraid to be judged. When I was younger, I used to be embarrassed because my friends were much better at a sport than me. But I see that through the sports program, students have a safe space to learn a new sport, try something new, and to always feel encouraged by their staff members.
Assisting the Encore program has changed my life. Working with Encore has taken Kevin and me out of our comfort zone. I have been at GPA since the middle school, but I have been at GPA since I was in 6th grade, but I never wanted to join Encore or try the sport. I didn't talk to people who I didn't know. I was more comfortable being a spectator, but now it's different. I started noticing the change without anyone telling me that I was changing.
Encore has made us both less selfish. What I learned from working with Encore and the guidance of the director and my best friends was that if I continue making bad choices, I wouldn't make it in life. I didn't want my life to continue this path, so I decided to change. I told myself I was going to push harder every day to get my work done, come to school on time, and to not skip my classes. So short.
And working with Encore gave me an even bigger reason for me to change. I had to be more responsible for the children during my care, and I had to make sure I hold myself, accountable for the children. Our service learning, we consider others before ourselves. As you've seen, working with Encore has changed us. That is why during our presentation, we changed from GPA seniors to equipment managers and to graduating seniors from the class of 2016.
We hope that when we leave GPA, there are students who like to help out their friends, just like how Angel and I did with the students in Encore. We want our students to have a positive mentality, to feel supportive, and to show the GPA values. We provided the students with positive vibes so they can continue having a positive mentality and a positive middle school experience.
For anyone in the audience who may feel alone at times, we urge you not to. We would like for you to just take a few minutes of each day to be grateful and think about the people in your life who have supported you in one way or another. I waited too long to appreciate everyone in my life who has helped me. Please do not delay on this.
On your handout, there's a space below to list some names of people who have helped you or supported you in one way or another. Any gesture, big or small, can make all the difference.
This concludes our senior talk. Thank you for listening.